Hello, welcome back. This is the second page of our Lekomo series. Now, I must say, our first page, the launch, saw a very encouraging start. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much for your encouraging comments, and thank you so much for sharing. I appreciated the stories, and I just want to point out that most conversations actually took off and happened in my private inbox. They were quite riveting and they were quite touching stories that came out. So I appreciate your bravery, and I'll forever be humbled by the support. So last week we spoke about the things we lost in a quest for a wedding band. In that, I talked about my wedding day being the day that I buried the woman I was, the woman I am, the woman I should always be. How I traded the inner child in me. Now, when Susan Mahlasi the Great got buried, a process of loss ensued and started happening. So this week, our conversation is about loss. The loss we're talking about today is not the loss of the relationship. No, we are not there yet. The loss we're talking about today is the loss of self. Now they say, if you don't have a flight plan for the aircraft called your life, you will certainly and most definitely fly on somebody else's flight plan. Now that is a very dangerous thing, because when you're flying on somebody else's flight plan, they determine your destination. They determine your altitude. They determine your flying speed. Most importantly, they determine whether you're going to crash or land, and if it's going to be a safe landing. Now that can never be good in any way. So let's talk this loss. The loss of self is a gradual and steady process of constantly robbing yourself of who you are in exchange of a stable relationship. It happens over a period of time where you are constantly, willingly giving up on yourself. You give up on who you are. You give up on things that actually advances your purpose. You literally bury your destiny. All this you do in the blind hope of saving your relationship. And you only will find yourself stuck in what I call a give or take relationship. Now, a give or take relationship is a relationship where one person will always give and the other will always just take. Now, when you are the partner who finds yourself burdened by the responsibility of saving the relationship, it means you are the giving partner. So you are the giving one. Now, I only really would hope and encourage that we build fulfilling relationships. Relationships that wouldn't require of us to save. And these relationships that are fulfilling and don't require us to save are what I call the give and give relationships. Because in a give and give relationship, nobody takes and everybody receives. in those relationships. Now, these are relationships that are secured. These are relationships that will definitely be fulfilling. But most importantly, these are relationships that will allow you to grow. They will allow you to live for your purpose and fulfill your destiny. They will bring prudence into your life, those give and give relationships. Now, in a give or take relationship, you trade yourself. You trade who you are to save the relationship, to please a partner, to keep the peace, and sometimes to chase away their insecurities. And then one day you wake up and none of you recognizes the person you've now become. And the inevitable happens. They leave or break up with you. And I'm saying they leave because remember, you are the giving partner, and when you are the giving partner, you're the one with the burden of responsibility to save the relationship. So they leave. They leave you. They leave this person that both of you cannot recognize. And then you are left on your own with this person that you cannot recognize or even identify with. Then you are lost. And you are in loss. So the conversation this week, #Lekomo _ share your loss. Please like the YouTube channel, please subscribe if you can, and let's get talking.